but he wasn't in my squad, so I didn't have like the most personal level with this guy. But we kind of sat there and talked for an hour and like, hey, what's going on with you? What's up with, what's up? And he had actually just married his high school sweetheart,
Fuck.
a month before shipping out. Um,
That's terrible.
so that's the kind of things that you think about after the fact, not necessarily the getting eradicated by an IED, but his wife and like that's the shittiness of it, right? And like how
Yeah.
how many how many hundreds of or thousands of stories are there like that throughout our time, right? And those are the not just Afghanistan, but every war we've been in, and like the people that are affected, and it trickles down, and that's the stuff they don't tell you about. Like that's the stuff you don't
Mm,
you don't see
mm.
in the movie. No one wants to talk about that stuff, but it's
Yeah.
important.
I think it's something worth observing here is there's many times in life events which change you are meant to change you, or events which are celebrated with a ceremony or a ritual of firsts. So like you get married and now you're a husband or a wife, right? If you're a wife, your title changes. You're not a miss anymore, but a Mrs. And so there's a ceremony there of the wedding, or if you have your first kid, now you're a father or a mother. So it's a new title or a new role, a new hat that you're sort of wearing. The first time you make love or something, it's kind of a ritual as well. You're no longer a virgin and you've changed in some way, or you're no longer what you were. And even the definition of you changes in certain ways. But encountering these sorts of things, the first time you see uh, someone get blown up, the first time in that particular story you recount, uh, seeing a girl with her head split open, and I've published a Substack of very similar uh, of seeing a girl have her head shot, her face opened. Um, it changes the person that you were going into that situation, and now you're a different person. Seeing a door gunner turn a Dillon minigun on a truckload of dudes, it's gross, and you're never going to not have that image in your head. It's like being branded on the white meat of your brain in a way, right? So first time you see someone on fire, the first time you see someone stomped to death in a crowd, you're passing through a kind of black mirror, and there's no ceremony for it, and so you don't know how to manage it internally, and you don't know how to deal with it, and the person that you've become is a person who has uh, so much more fear than the person you were. Fear and terror, anxiety, frustration, bad dreams, all of these things sort of cloud the person who whatever person emerges from that particular event. You're left with a kind of sinking feeling about how to handle and about how to manage the person that you've become. It's one of the things that I like very much about the second piece that I wanted to discuss, which you published August 10th, um, which is called Night Crawling.